Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings. When you're ready to invest in a building that lasts, call us and let's get started. At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings. When you're ready to invest in a building that lasts, call us and let's get started. At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mallett Buildings, your trusted partner in post-frame construction. We are proud to offer you the highest quality structures, custom designed to meet your needs. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing superior craftsmanship, backed by years of experience and a commitment to excellence. Please take a moment to explore our innovative design options, competitive pricing, and unmatched customer service. Thank you for choosing Mallett Buildings, where we build stronger together.
Mallett from Mallett Buildings, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. It's always a pleasure to talk Mallett Buildings to y'all. Let's start out with giving back to the community. Fortify gives once a year. We give every day, and we'll cover some of that after a while. But I always like to start with the new deal I found. I keep trying to warn everybody about tubular buildings. Folks, your eyes will not deceive you. You don't really want to buy this, I believe, but you be the judge.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
Now, your eyes did not deceive you. That was a 70-mile-an-hour wind. I'm going to play it every day till everybody gets scared to death of them things, because that's what's going to happen to you. Imagine if that law at 150 miles an hour coming through here and hitting them things. And that was on a slab. But you see, it goes back to those anchor bolts. When I start talking about anchor bolts in tubular, steel, stick frame, they're no stronger than the anchor bolts. And when those anchor bolts are rusted out after years, that's what's going to happen to you. It's just take it off and fly out of there. Remember, we give discounts every week to military personnel, healthcare workers, educators, and first responders. That's worth $500. If you fit in any one of these categories, you will get a $500 discount on any building, anytime, any day. We give back to the community every day. Why? Because I believe that these people that we're giving that to deserve it. Now, anybody can get $1,000 on cash, right? Cash on this while this is going on. And I'll give you $1,000 cash on any building, sell building, anything we sell this week. But you got to type cash. You got to type cash for me to give it to you. And the reason I do, I want you to come listen to me. I want you to come find out what's going on out there. All right, so we got these new specials. Yesterday, or day before, I wasn't here yesterday. Well, I was here yesterday morning, and I taped it. And I thank y'all for watching my tape, because I had to go to Houston, and I've already been to Baton Rouge this morning, and I'm back. Now, this is the value building. This is not the elite building. If you're looking for somebody, economy, cheap, this is what my competitors sell. Oh, if he says, whatever he says, I'll match. But this is basically what they sell. It is the cheapest thing we sell here. We mainly sell it because that's what our competitors sell. They don't try to move into the other type of buildings. They haven't figured out, like I have, that this is okay, but this is a Kia, and I sell Mercedes too. All right? Now, with this package, though, which is the weekly package, I will give roof and wall insulation also. Free roof and wall insulation. $1,000 signing bonus, $1,000 Tiger cash. So let's look at that. If you was to buy this building today, and that's the value, Not the one I recommend, because I think value is worth something. And I'll get to the value thing shortly. But anyway, if you want to buy this building, it would be $29,000 less, $2,000. You're $27,999, and I'm going to give you free roof and wall insulation. Go over here to 40 by 60, $39,999. $2,000 off. You get this building for $37,999, and I'm going to give you free roof and wall insulation. My competitors, this is what they sell, cannot compete with me when we want to sell that stuff. But you get what you pay for, and that's what I want to talk about today as I move forward. Folks, there's another sale coming up, and I'm going to explain to you why it may cost more on the dollars and cents, but it's what you get, okay? For instance, this is the Christmas special, good till Christmas. This is the Elite package. Now, if you look at what you're getting here, #1 treated kiln-dried lumber, engineered 2x8 trusses, 10-year workmanship, 3-foot truss spacing, 9-foot post spacing, 5-on-2 roof. Nobody in the business is doing this. Now, to top it off, 2 10x10 roll-up doors. Everybody else does one. One walk-through door. And I don't use metal doors. I use a composite that's a way better door. 26 gauge metal, roof and wall insulation, gutters, 6-inch, 4,000-pound microfiber, concrete slab with controlled joints. Nobody else is doing that also. Post protectors, insulated windows. Go back to the value. Folks, you can buy this. Now go back. But this is the buy. Why? Right here just for Christmas, you can get foam insulation package and electrical package. Let's talk about that. You're saying, well, Lee, that one's $46,999 for a 30 by 50 by 12. I can buy that other one for $28,000. That is true. But you're not going to get the quality or value in the materials. And let me tell you something. That electrical package, I'm an electrical contractor, so I'm able to do this, will cost you about $8,000 or $9,000 if you hire an electrical contractor. So let's add 8 to that $27,000. That puts us at what, 35. That foam insulation on that 30 by 50 is going to be about $13,000. Folks, and you still ain't got the Elite package. You still don't have the 5-on-12. Your posts are 8 foot apart. Your trusses are 5 foot apart. And you don't have the 2x8 scissor trusses. Okay. I know a lot of y'all look at just the dollars. You got to look at the value. What are you getting for that money? Because, just today, I had a customer who bought a value package and called and said, man, I want to trade. I don't want that building. I want to trade for this one. I didn't figure out I need to get that Elite building. The problem is they already bought. So take your time before you make the decision. Don't jump the gun just because the dollars seem like it's a better deal. It's not a better deal. Now, my competitors don't build this stuff. They build nothing but, go back, that. It's okay, but it ain't an Elite Mallett building. It's not even a signature building. Go to the signature. Oh, you don't have it. I'm going to go through the 3 buildings, but my point in telling you this is, if this is what you want to buy, I'll sell it to you. But I recommend you start looking at this building because this building has what you need. 145-mile-an-hour wind load. Look, folks, you got way more posts in this building. You got way more trusses in this building. It's a stronger building. And it's got 2x8 scissor trusses. It's a stronger building. Not to mention, you're going to get the cable retention system, which the rest of them don't put in their buildings. You're going to get 24/7 service by me. 145 miles per hour, Zaxxus, continuous ridge vents. Folks, I'm just telling you, it is more money on paper, but look what you're getting. Look at the value. And on top of it being, before you even add this, nobody sells this building. You want the Mercedes or you want the Kia? It's up to you. But you can't, I don't think you can afford not to get the Mercedes. Why? Because of these packages. If you put this together, that's really about a $25,000 package added to this building. So what you're getting here is a $70,000 building for $46,999. Now look, you still can get Tiger Cash, and you can still get the sign-on bonus. So you really can get this building for $40,000 right here. Look, well, I already took it off. I'm sorry, it's already off right here. So we've already discounted it to $46,999. It's the better building. It has longevity, it has wind power, it has everything. I built that building for Louisiana. These other buildings, when I first got in the business, were not built. These people from Oklahoma come, that building ain't built for this part of the country. I created the treated building. All these guys are following me. You know, everything you see happening, I started it. But they haven't started doing this because they can't compete with us. They can't compete but 2x8 trusses. They'll say, you don't need them. They're free. What would you rather have? A 2x8 truss or a 2x6 truss? When you don't, I'm going to take the 2x8 any day of the week. It's a much stronger truss. If you ever go in one of our buildings with a 2x8 truss system, you're going to say, holy moly, I shouldn't have bought that at the building. It's a strong building. It's got a lot of power. Okay, I put standard 5 on 12 foot pitch. I put more posts. Look how many more trusses I'm putting. Almost twice as many trusses. Every 3 versus 5. I mean, folks, it's just a powerful building. So let's go on. There's everything it comes with. I keep telling you, this is the building, this is the buy. Keep going. All right, so we get back to our 3-month or our Mallett plan. Folks, you can go ahead and order. If you want to build your building in March, you need to get your building ordered right now. Why? Because we're going to have to take 15 days to design it. We do it right. I don't do it wrong. We're going to take that building. You're going to design it. We had 15 days. We're going to design it. We're going to draw it. We're going to send it to you so you see the 3D image. You're going to see everything about your building. And when you sign and say, that's what I want, then we get it stamped and engineered. We send it back to you. The faster you get back, fine. But then you got to go to the permit office. That can take sometimes 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Depends on the permit office. So you're really looking at about a month and a half before we can even get started. So if you're going to build in February or March, you need to start now. Get ahead of the ball. Okay? And so in this layaway plan, you're going to put $3,000 down, 18-month price protection. That means you come in, we're going to design it, and your price is protected. You're not going to have no interest on this building. You got 3-month extensions. You can pay on this building until it's paid for. You can pay as little or as much as you like. You can come and close the deal anytime you want. But your dream building is designed and it's ready to go. We can actually get you a little head start by going ahead and designing and getting all your paperwork done and stamped, and you get your permit where whenever you walk in, say, I got my permit, I'm ready to go. Just remember, most permits are good for 6 months. Okay? Now we got kits. You want to build one for yourself? You can. FOB, this plant, I will sell you a 30 by 50 by 12 for $15,999. I'll sell you a 40 by 60 by 12 for $18,999. That's an all-treated building, basically the value building. I will sell that to you if that's what you want. I can sell the other two if you'd like. They just cost more because what goes in them. But these standard packages are available. We deliver 3 states, 4 states, wherever you want to go. Okay, but that's FOB here. Freight charges will apply depending on where you're located, right? If that's what you want to find, okay? Mallett Buildings is made to withstand the weather. Roof drainage, weather impacts, water impacts, and wind impacts, okay? Let's look at this. All right. Roof pitch of your building. The elite building comes with a 5 on 12. Steel buildings come with a 2 on 12 or 3 on 12. Higher pitch means faster rainwater runoff. That's what it means. Steel, typically 2 on 12, 3 on 12. They will go to higher pitches. They're going to charge you a lot of money to go to higher pitches. Whereas we're doing the standard. Now, look at the difference in pitches. Look, 1 on 12. Look, somebody builds this stuff in Louisiana. That's crazy. There's a 2 on 12. Folks, imagine the amount of rain we get in Louisiana. Here's a 3 on 12. Remember, these 3, you got to put butyl tape in between every sheet because it will leak. You get to 4 on 12, look at the pitch that's coming up. You don't have to put tape here. From here on, you don't have to put any tape in between the sheets. But look at the difference in pitches. And then this is where we put standard on our signature and elite building, whereas the value, and this is what all my competitors did, they all use the 4 on 12. We standardize on the top 2 buildings in the country, the elite and the signature 5 on 12. Well, we can do these here, they just cost more money. More pitch, more labor, more material. Okay? Very good. All right. Water's impact on the building material. Our NC treated posts are built to withstand water contact. They come with a lifetime warranty against rot and fungal decay, termites, all that. But we put a post protector inside a post protector, not in direct contact with the ground, with the drainage hole beneath. So in this post protector, there's going to be a drainage, a reap hole down here at the bottom. So if water does, it weeps out. But no dirt or concrete ever touch that wood. Okay? We also cover the grade board with a covering. Okay? But what happens to metal when it meets water? Rust. So we give a lifetime warranty against rust on our frames. This chart gives you a 2-year exposure content. Look at regular steel. Look how it's deteriorating. Just 2 years. 2 years, folks. Okay, galvanized. Look, it's deteriorating. You get to stainless, it's deteriorating. And remember, I keep telling y'all, the stick frame, the steel, and the tubular, they're using bolts like this to secure in the concrete with cinch anchors, or they're putting these bolts are inside the concrete when they pour the concrete. But this is what's happening to what's securing that building to the slab. It is deteriorating. I always like this. I got to show it to you one more time. I want to convince you that tubular is the wrong thing to put down in the South.
3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
I love playing that tape. I can't say, there's nothing I can say that would give you more ideas about why you don't want to use this. Folks, that's a 70-mile-an-hour wind. It was not 150, 130, or 100 miles. That was a 70-mile-an-hour wind. All right, wind impact on your building. Our building's secured in the ground, not on the top of the slab. We're anchoring these posts 3 feet in the ground in a post protector. That's what we ask. And the Elite comes standard with them. You can add them to the other buildings. They do come with a lifetime warranty from the manufacturer. But I put the extra layer of protection. Makes a big difference because I don't want the concrete to touch it, okay? Concrete in every hole. That's what we see, all the concrete. We create uplift protection with a cable retention system. Next. All right. Unlike my competitors, unlike really anybody in the business, what we do is we create a grid of stainless steel cables that sit on top of the moisture barrier. They're attached to every post, okay? So that the dead weight sits on top of these cables. And then them cables are tied to the outer perimeter of the building. So to lift this building, you theoretically would have to lift the whole slab. Not very probable that would happen. What possibly could happen is if it takes a direct hit from a tornado, it will twist it. Whether it's steel, whether it's post frame, whether it's stick frame, it doesn't matter. A vortex can destroy anything if it's a direct hit. Now, uplift is when a vortex, a tornado, in these storms or hurricanes, is trying to pick things up. So if it tries to pick this building up, it can't come up. Yeah? Okay. Getting back to tubular. Tubular, this is what happens to tubular when the wind's going to hit it. It's just going to bend over. Okay? Steel, it can bend, but this is more for tubulars, what this diagram's about. All right. So, how do you tell, or what proof is there out there to document or say that a post-frame building built by Mallett Buildings, not by anybody else, but by Mallett Buildings, is the right building to be built? That proof would be in how many hurricanes have you gone through and how many buildings did it withstood it? Well, I've gone through all these hurricanes. I've never lost a building to a hurricane. I've lost people who make me put their stuff on top of slabs, which I don't do anymore. I'll cut a hole or something. But this is how many hurricanes, and I've got over 20,000 kids' buildings out there in the last 26 years. Okay? We're going to show this for you. This was Darla K.
Unprecedented destruction.
To be unsurvivable.
Be the strongest storm to ever hit Louisiana.
Cameron, Louisiana, taking the brunt of that northern eye wall.
I'm here at Darla K Food Mart, where being the only convenience store for 50 miles carries the weight of survival for this town.
What do you think about that? The proof is in the pudding, folks. That was right on the coast. That took Laura hitting at 170, 180 miles an hour. That's what post frame can do. That's when I tell you that post frame is my preference, always will be my preference. I don't think anything's built as strong. I don't think it can take the elements like a post frame because it's all treated and it's built different than anything else. Okay? So now we get to the red flags. I keep pounding the red flags because I don't want to see you hurt. I don't want to see people take your money. I want to make sure that you understand there are things you can do to protect yourself. So let's go over that. Go to the Secretary of State. That's going to tell you how many years they've been in business. That's a red flag. You want to make sure somebody's been in business ample time. I can tell you that the rule of thumb is it takes at least 6 years before we know for sure a business is going to make it. Most businesses fail before the 6th year. Okay? So keep that in mind. You're going to go to the LSLBC. That's going to tell you what type of license they have. That's also going to tell you if they're a licensed residential contractor or they're home improvement registered. A home improvement registered cannot build any new construction according to the new law passed in the last session. He has to be a licensed residential contractor. Make sure he's been a licensed residential contractor for quite a while. It would make a difference in my opinion. Experience, okay? Not only did he pass the test, he's been working out in the field. He has the experience it needs to build my building. It would be like somebody coming out of college. Yes, he passed the test, but the real world's about to find out, or he's about to get experience. When he gets experience, that's worth more than the book sends down the road in his livelihood. Okay? While you're there, check on violations. Has he been convicted? If they come before the LSLBC, they're either going to plead no contest or they're going to plead guilty. That means they're pleading guilty, and most every one of them do because the evidence is always overwhelming. That means they've been convicted of breaking state contractors' law. That's a serious red flag. I would highly suggest that you be very careful of people that do that, okay? Go to the reviews on BBB and Google. The more reviews, and read the reviews. The more reviews a company has, I think the better it is for you to be able to make a decision. We like to bring people in. We've brought in 4 or 5 customers. We're going to continue that. We're working on some other things. Do that too. Excuse me, my phone's ringing. Let's cancel that. So that's all happening with reviews in Google and BBB. And then visit the contractor's facility. We welcome people to come visit our facility. We want to take you on a tour of the truss plant, meet our people, meet our team. You know, if you're going to spend this kind of money, don't you think you ought to meet the people you're doing business with? I think so. Okay, this is what happens if you don't follow the red flags. You could end up like these people. This guy's been charged with contractor fraud. But look what happened here. If someone would have did the red flags, you'd have found out, well, he's only been in business 4 years. That's a flag. He is not a licensed contractor, residential. That's a serious red flag. He's been convicted. That's a very serious red flag. Okay? Then you got this cat. He's been charged too. That's what he was charged with. Contractor fraud, different things. Okay? And then you got this, and I think he just got picked up again. The day before yesterday, I think. Somebody called and told me I think he got picked up again. But anyway, these guys got convicted. Then they got charged with contractor fraud. Brian DeZarmo, Brent Dugas. Both of these have been convicted of not contractor fraud, breaking contractor law for sure. I don't know what happened to all the charges, but this they've been convicted of. Okay? Then these people that they took money from suffered, worried, gave them the hard-earned money, had problems. I don't want you to have those problems. I see this all the time. As chairman of the State Contractors Board, I see a lot of this, and I think you need to be very careful what I'm trying to show you. Okay?
You guys got booked on the 6th.
Again.
For residential fraud.
Yeah, got picked up again. Yeah. He got picked up again. He just on the 6th, he got picked up again. I mean, it's bad, folks. Be careful. This is what you can end up with some of these guys. All these guys started out just like the ones who hadn't got caught yet. They're going to get in financial trouble. They're not good business people, obviously. They rob Peter to pay Paul. That's what they do. Don't get caught. Because all these guys have been convicted of breaking law, contractor law, by the LSBC. Southern Style and Barnes. And he's only went and got his license because I changed the law. It's only had it for about 6 months. Red flag. S&S Steel. They still steel buildings. I don't know a whole lot about them. Precision Metal. He's still advertising. He don't even have a home improvement. He just got reported again. He's liable to get some more charges. Ranger Buildings. Here he goes again. And here's Beck Industries. Be careful about that. That particular company used to be a guy by the name of Brian, Beck, not Beck. Brian, can't think of his name. No. Anyway, I'll check on it tomorrow. I'll tell you something. Be careful. And then you got Reed's Metal. That's owned by, they're owned by an out-of-state company now. That particular company has got over 400 BBB complaints. Be careful. Just be careful. You got a problem here. Next. Remember, I give a $500 discount to military personnel, healthcare workers, educators, first responders. My competitors don't do that. They don't even think about doing that. We do. We appreciate these people, what they do for the community, for the country. Remember, if you type, and we see we got Mr. Young got up there, he got cash, so he get $1,000. You want $1,000, type cash here, come provide that building, you get $1,000 off your building. All day long. Mitchell. Brian Mitchell was his name. That's his wife's company, I believe. Check it out. Just check it out. All right. Here we got the special. I sell it. It's what my competitors sell. That's fine. You know, you get what you pay for, folks. But this ain't no elite building. This ain't even a signature building. Okay? But if you want to buy this, this is what I recommend. This is the deal. Why? Because you get those two packages. That's almost a $25,000 to $30,000 value. Just this. Call and check around. Call and ask somebody if they're going to charge you to wire at 30 by 50 by 12, what they're going to charge you to foam at 30 by 50 by 12. Just call around. Get a price. This is the deal. And when you get past this and look at this, all the things you get with it, this is the Mercedes. And everybody can afford the Mercedes because by the time you add some of the values to that value building, you up here. You start adding everything that goes in this building, just this. You just add this package, that building's going to be as much as this or more. All right, let's keep going. There's our Mallett Elite building. I'm going to tell you right now, it's the best building in the country. Nobody builds a building like that. Why? Because it has 10-year workmanship warranty, and I have been in business 26 years. Unlike one of our competitors who does that, who's only been in business 4 years, I don't know how he gets away with lying like that to y'all. How can he give you a 10-year warranty who's only been in business 4 years? How do you do that? I'm perplexed. If he goes out of business, what happens to you? All this warranty was just a joke? But look, 5 on 12 roof pitch. I studied roof pitches with you a while ago. That's standard on the Elite and the Signature. 9 foot, the only person in the country is me. 3 foot, the only country does that is me. Engineered 2x8s, only person does that. And there's scissors on top of that, which gives you headroom. This is the buy. You can shop around. Nobody's got this thing. I'm telling you, they can't compete with this building. This is the best building money can buy. For dollar, value for value, this is her. This is what you want. Okay? Remember, I'll do the savings plan. Come in, hey, pay as you go, 0% interest. You can buy that Elite building. You can pay a little bit, and we're going to lock that baby in. You can buy that building right now. You can come in right now, buy that building, lock it in today. Today. And you can, for 18 months, and you can make payments on that thing at 0% interest, and we're going to build that building for you. Because that's going to stop in Christmas. I don't know what the next sale is going to be, but you can afford that building with this. $3,000 down, you get 18 months. You can make payments. You can pay with 3-month extensions for as long as you want. Pay as little or as much as you like until it's paid for. So don't tell me you can't afford it. You can. And you're not going to pay any interest. And you're locked in to get that deal. Think hard about that. I'm telling you, we got a way for you to buy the Mercedes, whoever you are. How? Through this system right here. Think about it. Let's go. All right. What I like for people to do is I like for you to go to our 3D image site. Okay? If you want to buy a building, it makes it really easy for us to give you an accurate quote. You can go to this site and you can design your building. You can put a wing, you can put a gable extension, you can put windows and doors. You can make it look the way you want it to look. See, I've already put a roll-up door. Very easy to use. So what you do is go to my site, design your building, hit that button. It's going to go straight to my building specialist, and he's going to get you an accurate quote. That's what you want, I think. And you get to see, look, you can change your colors. You can do all kinds of things with this thing. Go use this site. I'm telling you, it's our site. We designed it to help you. And guess what? When you get here, your building's designed. Look at that. You can do whatever you want. Look, here's a cable. There's all kinds of things that we can do for you. Go use the site. You can put your roll-up doors where you want. You can put windows. You can put everything you want, and you get to see the building. Hey, you and your wife are at night when you're just sitting there, go to the site and design your building. Send it to me. We'll get you a quote. See, he's put a wing. You got a wing, a gable extension. Or come in and visit with us. We'll design it with you. We'll help you design it right there with you. Go over everything with you. Nobody, folks, is in the business that's as good as we are. Impossible. And let me tell you something. You can come on live with me anytime you want. You can ask me any question you want. And I'm the owner. You can deal with me. I can make a deal left and right. You ain't got to deal with a salesman if you don't want to. You can deal with me. I don't have salesmen. I have building specialists. But if you don't want to deal with a building specialist, come on live with me. We're willing to deal. And I'll try to help you all I can. If you got a question, you can call those other people. I've been doing it 26 years. I brought this. I'm the father of post frame in Louisiana. I brought that stuff here. Oh yeah, Oklahoma's here, but this company, is the ones who actually fought and brought it here. You cannot imagine how hard it was when we got here trying to sell this against these steel boys, because they had the market. They don't know more. They can't compete with us. They can't compete with us on price. They can't compete with us on quality. It's just, post frame is it, folks. I'm going to tell you, if you want to come visit me, I'll take you and show you everything I buy or build is post frame. I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. Every building on this facility is post frame. Every building I build is post frame. I don't build steel because I don't sell steel. Why? It would be very wrong of me to sell you on post frame and then go build steel. I'm not going to do that because I really do believe what I'm talking about. Okay? After 26 years, I can tell you that I believe what I'm talking about. Now, go to 3D image. What? Yeah, go to your 3D image. Hey, design your building. Hey, it'll come right to my building specialist. We'll get you a price. Okay? But if you want that $1,000, remember, come on here. I come on live every day at 4 o'clock. If I'm not here out of town, you still can type it in because they still go live with a tape recording. Hey, it's worth $1,000 to come watch me. And I'll answer your questions. You can talk to me through the screen. I'll answer your questions, anything you want to know. Okay? And I guarantee I can outsell any of them salespeople at these other places. Okay? Because I know what I'm talking about. I've been building too many of them. But anyway, try that. Is that our last slide? Well, look. Thank you for listening. We'll see you all tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Hey, now's the time to buy a building. You can afford to buy the elite building with the Mallett savings plan. You can. I designed it to help you buy any building we have. I want you to be able to buy the Mercedes, not just the Kia. Okay? We sell them, but we got these Mercedes models. That's really what you need. It's the best building. So give me a call at 337-515-2154 or call our office at 337-214-0428. We do appreciate you listening. We appreciate your business. Hey, Christmas around the corner, so I'll keep telling you Merry Christmas every day. And with that, see y'all tomorrow.
Tired of gimmicks and spooky tricks? At Mallett Buildings, we don't need to raise prices from the dead or play games with your budget, but we will gladly bury any high prices that come your way. At Mallett Buildings, we're committed to keeping things straightforward, matching any written quote from a competitor, and making sure high prices get buried once and for all. Mallett Buildings, built with trust. Tired of gimmicks and spooky tricks? At Mallett Buildings, we don't need to raise prices from the dead or play games with your budget, but we will gladly bury any high prices that come your way. At Mallett Buildings, we're committed to keeping things straightforward, matching any written quote from a competitor, and making sure high prices get buried once and for all. Mallett Buildings, built.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Mallett Buildings, your trusted partner in post-frame construction. We are proud to offer you the highest quality structures, custom designed to meet your needs. Our team of experts is dedicated to providing superior craftsmanship, backed by years of experience and a commitment to excellence. Please take a moment to explore our innovative design options, competitive pricing, and unmatched customer service. Thank you for choosing Mallett Buildings.